Hey everybody. So usually I come to you as my best self, and that is just not the case today. I am just, feeling like a hot mess today. Literally, I'm about to start sweating. It's hot here. And my friend is here, and so we rented this house near the beach. And so I'm recording in this different space. You can tell, like, the sound quality isn't as good, the lighting isn't as good, none of my stuff is working. And so, on top of that, it's one of those days where I had these plans to make this video, and I thought it'd be fun to try it in a different place. But, and then some stuff started happening with my daughter, and she's really hurting, and I'm feeling kind of helpless because I want to be there with her. And, I had written down what I was going to talk about today and had, a specific topic in mind. But then I thought, I'm just going to share where I'm at today and see if that helps anybody. Because, I'm kind of in the middle of going through this process of, today is my birthday and my friend is here with her daughter and we're going to go to the beach, and we had all these plans to have a great day. And my daughter's going through a tough time, and she's in another state. I want to be there for her. I can only be there for her from a distance, and we all know what that's like. And we also know we miss the days where, it was just a skin knee and we could, get some Neosporin and a Band-Aid and fix it. And, when you're dealing with addiction, it's just not like that anymore. Sometimes the only thing that you can do is just, if I was there, I would just show up and be there for her and help her with moral support. But I have to do that from a distance. And, I have to let go of what really how I expected this day to go today, right? I had different expectations for today. I thought making this recording would be easy and, I'd get it done and we'd get to the beach and everything would be fine, and it's just, how it is. You do something new in a different place and nothing goes the way you expect it to. And so just going through the process of, now I'm going to stop after I record this and I'm going to just acknowledge what I'm feeling about how things did not go the way I planned today. And I'm going to allow myself to feel however I need to feel about that. And then I'm going to be very intentional with how I choose to think about what she's going through and how I feel about it for the rest of the day, because that's really where our biggest, power and control is in this situation when we're dealing with our kids' addiction, is the tools that we have to help ourselves. They don't have to change. They don't have to do anything different. We need a way to minimize our own suffering. I need a way that I can acknowledge this part of me that's going to be hurting for her today, but I can still go on with my plans and go to the beach and enjoy my day. I don't know really what that's called. I just made it up. I call it 3D emotion, where I have this ability now to acknowledge those feelings. I can have that part of my heart that's sad and hurting for my daughter and not have to go hide in bed, right? Like, that's the first thought, is I wish I could just go hide in bed, but that's really not what I do anymore. I'm going to go on with the plans that I have today, and I'm going to go have a good time, even though sometimes my brain's like, you should feel guilty for doing that. She's suffering. You should be suffering too. But what I talk about all the time is that my suffering doesn't help her. It just puts me in a place where my emotions are higher, and then I am not able to problem solve, because then that shuts off that part of my brain and I'm just run by my emotions and I'm not making good decisions. So I have to allow, I have to be the one in control of what's happening with my thoughts. When thoughts like that come up, I have to work through them and know that, I don't know how long this is going to last. And it does not help her for me to just go hide under the covers forever. I want to be an example to her of the things that she could be doing if she was to choose to get sober. And, sometimes that's hard to do, but I'm going to go through the process of allowing my feelings and then getting out there and celebrating myself and having a great day today. And that's a big part of what this course I just created is about. It's about just letting go of how you expect things to be. Like, I expected today to be, a certain way. I didn't expect this stuff to come up with my daughter. I didn't expect to have problems recording this video. But I'm going to have to just let go of everything that I expected today to be. The same way we have to let go of the way we expected our relationship with our kids to be and the life that we expected them to have. And just have, surrender. That's what's happening in our lives. We have kids who are struggling with addiction. Things don't go the way that we plan them to. And as soon as we surrender to that and just let go of that, then we're able to move forward with acceptance. We're no longer like swimming against the current, we're going with it. And I like to think about, I picture a little kid on, the jungle gym on the monkey bars. And you know how they're hanging there and they've got one arm in front of them and the other behind them, and they're just dangling there, wasting all this energy, and they're stuck because they're scared. They don't want to take that leap forward and get their, let go of what's behind them to keep moving forward. And that's how that we can be with our kids' addiction. Like, we're so stuck in, I could be stuck in the plan that I had for today and not how things didn't go exactly as I planned, and let that ruin my day instead of letting go of what I originally planned, letting go of how I thought my daughter's life was going to be, letting go of the relationship that I thought that I was going to have with her, and just creating a new one based on what I have to work with today. And so I've created this new program. It's an online program, and even me making an online program was some version of me letting go, because originally I didn't want to make online programs. I wanted to only work one-on-one with people, through Zoom or phone calls. But then I had to let go of that because I want to do what's best for my clients, and I want to be able to help the most people. And I'm able to do that by doing, what you guys need. And what I was getting that people needed was an online program that they could do in the privacy of their own home, and nobody needed to know what they were doing. And that was what they felt comfortable with. They weren't ready to get on a Zoom call with me or a phone call with me. And so, that's just another part of me letting go and working with the people that I want to work with, and that's just a different way to do it. I still get to help people even though it doesn't look exactly the way I thought it would. And it's the same thing with our kids, we can help them. It just doesn't look the way that we thought it would. It looks totally different. We have to, wipe that slate clean, let go of the monkey bar behind us so that we can keep moving forward, being willing to do something totally different, try a totally different way of working, because we both know that, what you've been doing up to this point isn't working. What I was doing up till the point where I started really making changes in my life wasn't working. It was actually only making things worse and pushing my daughter farther away from me and hurting me more in the long run. And so it's just so important to be willing to let go and try something new And, take that chance. You've got to take that leap forward if you want to make changes in your life and create a different result. So there's going to be some more information on this program, and all you have to do is in the post that goes with this video, and all you have to do is click on the link and you can get more information about it. So I hope everybody has a great day today, and let's go of that bar behind them, and let's go of all of the things that you thought today was going to be if it's not turning out like you thought it was going to be, and just take that leap forward, wipe the slate clean, and try something totally different. Just go with the flow today. Have a great day.